I was personally notified, it was last minute, didn't know for sure how many teams we were going to send out.
We were put on standby on a CR team, critical response team. From there, we were ready to go anywhere in the world in a 6-hour response time.
There's a lot of on again, off again, and then usually there's a no, you won't be going just before, get out the door.
Once we were notified saying, hey, you guys are going in, we made phone calls, got everybody in, and within hours, teams were out the door.
It was utter chaos. I mean, we couldn't even get people in that we needed to get in. We didn't know where they needed to go. We didn't know when they needed to get there. We didn't know what permissions, what paperwork do they need to get to the help.
It's one of those things where it's a natural disaster, or maybe the first start of the war, where everybody's kind of unsure of what's going on, what to do. You got a lot of players and not a lot of hands-on on what's going on.
Thank you for being here for us. We need you guys.
Nobody can explain how things are working, but it's working. And that is because so many people know their own mission that they're able to somehow integrate with each other to get the mission done.
Organized chaos, have your stuff ready to go at any given moment. That's the organized part, because the chaos part is going to jump up on you, and if you don't have your stuff together, you're done.
When we got on the ground, when we actually got out into the city, it was something out of a horror movie to me. Rubble everywhere.
A lot of smoke, smell. The dead bodies you could just smell, and it would get into your clothes. Just masses started showing up. So it went from a couple single lines to just hordes of people. You can see there's a couple photos that there's real fear and panic because these people are being crushed.
Get the emotion, just tell everybody exactly what's going on. A lot of the training we do here, going over pictures, looking at pictures, you just train yourself in your mind to mentally focus on getting the pictures, documenting what's going on, and you just look at the brighter picture. People need to know what's going on, so we can get the aid in there. We can show the magnitude of exactly what happened.
In the early stages, we were trying to cover a lot of the devastation and the people being affected, because we can sit there and we can fly in all this military aid, we can hand out all this great stuff to them, but really, who is that affecting? Who are the people that we want to give back to? So what we do is we try to put a face of who the American military is trying to help.
We have the diversity to do anything. I mean, I can jump on a helo, do my mission, get off that helo and go right into a convoy and go downtown and document PJs rescuing or document combat controllers doing an airdrop.
You can figure in 1 week time frame, they go from a Japanese aircraft to a Russian, contract aircraft to a Air Force, helicopter, and then to an Army helicopter. That's a unique perspective for a flyer to go through, and it's absolutely phenomenal that they're able to do that, because figure out how many audiences that they're serving by doing that.
Everywhere you look, there's going to be something different going on. And if you try to look at the whole big picture all at once, you're going to be lost.
By having teams in different locations supporting this operation, we can give them a total picture. We have to make sure that our teams are in the right place at the right time, documenting the right event, and then quickly getting that back, so that way commanders, civilian leaders, government officials can make decisions on what the next step is.
You're going out and shooting all day, and the most important thing is to get those images out. Because if we're not getting those images out, then it's like it's never happened.
To go to a different location, to be the first people on the ground, to show the first airplanes hitting the deck, to show the first ships landing at the dock. We were already in place immediately after this happened. We have that training and the capability to do that.
You know, whether it's the maintainer, the videographer, the photographer, the OIC, I mean, there's a lot of parts that go together to make us able to do our job.
It's not just us out there taking the photos, capturing what's going on, but it's actually, we're the ones out there documenting history. We're the ones who are the eyes on the ground that just, that get that information, those photos, those imageries, that video out there.
No story is insignificant. Everybody has a stake in something this big. And ignoring that one story that you might think is boring is ignoring somebody's contribution to a Herculean effort. 10, 20, 30 years from now, will people look back at this and know what happened? Will they understand the scope and breadth of this tragedy? Will they understand the personal impact of this? Well, our imagery is certainly going to help with that.